Hi guys, welcome. I have a question. Yeah. So there's some words, mostly for the pronunciations of words. Most people believe that it depends with who introduced that word to you. Like if it's a word in English, for example, the first person who pronounced that word to you, that is the pronunciation that you're most likely to take it for the rest of your days. So I am a teacher, as you know, and most of the times we deal with a lot of words in English, and there are certain I say a cluster of words that somehow cause discussions between me and my students. So I will give you in a few, but then the thing is, learning is a continuous process, and I love learning from my students. I love when they challenge me to stuff, and I'm always open to that. So there's this one student who, most of the time when we read, it's a one-on-one session. I even have one that we had with the entire class, year 7. And one time, or occasionally with these students, you miss some words. For example, you miss some words when you're reading stuff out to them, and then they're like, "Teacher, how do you pronounce that again?" You know, the way you can be asking someone to read, and then you're like, how is that pronounced? That is not pronounced that way. This is supposed to be a silent letter. So there is a particular cluster of words that gives me trouble. The words that end with the suffix ed. So for example, the word blessed. When did, me growing up, I think most times, and occasionally, not even once, not twice, I've had people talk of blessed instead of blessed. So what is the correct way of saying it? Like in the Bible, there is that part that we call the Sermon on the Mount saying, the other name is the Beatitudes, yeah? We have these words, blessed are those, but there are people who read it as blessed are those. So which is the correct pronunciation of that particular word? So this is another that we encountered when we were reading a text. So when you, when you get something from below the ground, unearthing something, but now I want it in the past tense. So do you say unearthed or do you say unearthed? Somebody help me, because I am not able to actually tell. So do we say unearthed or do we say unearthed? And if it is unearthed or if it's not unearthed, where did that ed come from? Is it because it's easy to say unearthed rather than to say unearthed? The other one is, I looked at her open-mouthed. I used to say open-mouthed because that is what I knew. But I was being told by my students, no teacher, it's open-mouthed. I don't know. So the other one is when something has just one leg. For example, a stool. Will you say it is one-legged or one-legged? Help me out, guys. One-legged or one-legged? Though one-legged sounds a bit off, so I guess it's just one-legged. I think that is correct. Open-mouthed, one-legged. The other one is, do we say beloved or beloved? My beloved people, my beloved people. I don't know where the error came from, and that is why I'm trying to ask for help here. And then there's this other one. Do we say I bathed or I bathed? But that one, I checked it out, and according to the pronunciation, it's supposed to be bathed. So if you say I bathed yesterday, that's wrong. So this is what I'm asking. Like, where did the error come from? Is it correct to say them with the ed, or we're just supposed to say, one-legged, beloved, bathed, unearthed, blessed? Well, that sounds correct, but where did the error come from? Because I've been pronouncing most of these words wrong ever since I've known them. So normally I agree with my students, and I tell them that's how I've been reading them all my life. That's how I've been pronouncing them. And then they're like, wow, who even says that? So you help me out. How do you pronounce those words? Okay, get me in the comment section. It's bye for now.